I want to show you guys Guide Track Expanded. Now we're talking about the expansion, all right? The expansion we just released, it is $19.99 for those who are interested in getting the expansion. Again, you must own Guide Track. Guide Track Expanded, it requires the full version of Guide Track to function. This is an expansion. Will not work as a standalone plugin. It's an expansion. So keep that in mind. Govern yourselves accordingly. All right. So don't go buying this, coming into support saying like, oh, the plugin is not working. Like, yo, it's an expansion, my guy. It's an expansion. It is not. It is not. And I repeat, the full version of the plugin. You still need to own Guide Track. So don't go spend 19 bucks thinking you're getting it. For those of you who don't have the plugin and you want the plugin and the expansion, we did a bundle for $49.99, which was actually the price of the original Guide Track. We got it on sale for $29.99. If you just want to get Guide Track, if you just want Guide Track, you can get it for 30 bucks right now. It's on sale. But you right now for the next week or so, you can get Guide Track and the expanded bundle for only $49.98. All right, $49.98. You can get it. You can get both of them. So you'll get the original, you get all of the goodness, and you'll get this expansion that we're going to show you today. So it's on sale for $19.99. We added in a bunch of stuff, and we added in a ton of new phrases that are listed on the page. You'll find links to those down in the description of this video. You'll see all of these phrases and all of these different things that we added in that you guys have been requesting since we dropped Guide Track last year. All right. So let me go over some of these new ones in here and some of the other cool things that we added in that I think you guys will really, really, really love. So first of all, we added in this, and you guys are hilarious on social media. You guys have been tripping us out. We added in this voice called whisper voice. All right. It's called the whisper voice. This is what it sounds like.
Bridge, chorus, pre-chorus, verse 2, intro. Drive, stab, turn around. Drive it, stab the one, praise break.
And then you guys were really taken aback by this. If you go check an Instagram post, you'll see what I'm
Take it
talking.
out.
And you guys were far too crazy on that. But it's funny to see you guys' reaction to it. I don't know if it may sound a little bit sexy, but the point is for like down songs that are kind of worshipy and you don't really need a loud voice screaming in your ear. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Hallelujah, you have won the victory. Bridge 2, 3, 4. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the thought process behind it. It's just, when you ask the person to whisper, especially a female,
Repeat. Drive.
it tends to sound a little sexy. So if it's a little too sexy for church, I understand. Maybe you want to use it for the R&B gig. You want to pull up to the R&B gig and
modulate whole step, stab the one, praise break, take it out.
You may want to use that one.
Take it out.
You may want to use that one for the R&B gig. Just that one. And maybe
Drive it.
Those two.
Take it out.
Those two are probably not for church. You know what I'm saying? Don't use those in church. You might mess up the MD. You might mess the whole band up. You know what I'm saying? If all of a sudden in the middle of the bridge or what have you hear
Take
this,
it out.
It just might cause some brothers to stumble. All right. But we added in the whisper voice. This doesn't come with the update. This comes in the expansion. You get that. And then you also have these expanded voices. All right. Which is like the expanded versions of all of the other versions that we already have. So like American Female expanded sounds like this. Let me go here so you guys can see it. So you have like
drums, keys, guitar, electric, 1.
And then you got the numbers down here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You got all of that. So let's kind of go through it real quick so you guys can kind of see what comes with it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You got the numbers. You have
drums, keys, organ, guitar, acoustic, electric, bass, horns, strings, aux, pads, band.
Just the band.
Kick.
You got drums. So there's you give a lot of cues to the drummer.
Snare, kick out.
kick in, snare out, swell, cymbals, toms,
You know what I'm saying? For like your drummers. But then for like band commands, you got,
band in, band out, all in,
you know, those are important ones.
build,
We got some good ones like
build
this.
slowly, push, hold, bounce, halftime, special, last time, end.
You know what I mean? And then what we did was we added in for the singers, we added in something special for the singers as well.
Refrain, instrumental, key change, a cappella,
You see what I'm saying?
hymn,
Him, you know.
singers, vocals,
And then these are important to me.
unison, 2 parts, 3 parts, invert,
You know what I mean? You use those for building out your guides and stuff, especially for like your singers and stuff like that. It's real helpful for that, for those of you who might want to create a couple of different guide tracks, especially for practice, because that's one of the dope things for, you know, uses for guide tracks is you want to be able to send something out to your band, but maybe because you're MD or you're the minister of music or you're over the worship department altogether, or you know you're the band leader, whatever your capacity is, you're working, whether it's church or tour, you may want to send something out just for the singers so the singers can know, because singers are wearing ears as well. They want to know invert, they want to know 3 parts, unison, harmony. This is a hymn that's coming in. This is our a cappella. This is an instrumental. We're doing the refrain here. You know what I mean? Those are singer-based commands. So we added those in, and we added in some stuff for the drummers. And we got some other, you know, parts we're going to add in that's going to focus on just some of the single instruments and stuff as we continue to build this. But that's there, and you can see that lined out. So now, in accordance with it, the next thing you get with the expanded expansion, say that 5 times fast, is you get the expanded one shots. So what this does is it adds in over, I think it's like, man, 240 some odd new MIDI slates are added into. So for comparison, the original guide track only had 100, a little bit over 100 slates in this browser. With the expanded browser, now you will get it's a little bit less than 350 MIDI cues that you have access to in the expanded. So we got all of these in here: band in, band out, bass, you know, build slowly, electric, all of these things, hymn, instrumental. You got hundreds of these, you know, and then you got all of the one shots for all of those. All right. And they're in multiple time signatures. So you got 4/4, you got, let me get down here, you got 3/4, you got 6/8 of everything. You know what I'm saying? So you got a way to utilize all of these slates and then the one shots. And so that is pretty much the expanded. That's what's new in guide track and what you kind of get with the expanded update. All right.